What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of What Are Y'all's Podcast. It's your host JMX, my co-host Ryan, man. And today we gotta talk about game one of the playoffs. For I think all the series had their game ones by now. Yeah, they have. And then we're gonna do our mock draft. We supposed to do one for you guys last time, but that episode ran crazy long, bro. So we're gonna get that out the way today. But hey, man, before we get into everything, Ryan, man, how you doing? I know you probably over there hurt.
No, I mean, yeah, the loss was a tough loss, but I mean, what's about to happen on Thursday when we're about to get our franchise quarterback Shador Sanders?
All right,
Um,
bro.
Hopefully, the Lakers can maybe wrap the series up in 6 or 7 games. Um,
Boys is not getting Shador, bro.
but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a happy guy in about 2 weeks when Shador Sanders is our quarterback, and hopefully, the Lakers win the series. But yeah, how about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I can't really complain about much. Shout out to my Broncos. There's talks about us maybe trading up to go get somebody higher in the draft. I'm praying that is Ashton Genty. I'm praying the Raiders mess up and, just really mess up and drop. You know what I'm saying? But it's I feel like this draft is a lot of different things, that's gonna happen. I think, you're gonna I think it's gonna be a lot of moving around. I think teams are gonna try to jump to get their guys. And look it, bro, it may be some picks that's like, damn, like I wasn't expecting this guy to go top 10. I wasn't expecting this guy to go that high. But I think overall, man, this draft is definitely gonna be one of the best drafts I think that we had in a while. Not just with in terms of like, the superstars that's in it. Like I don't think we're gonna have a lot of like big time core. It's not it's about maybe three quarterbacks I like, but I think just overall skill position wise, this may be a deep draft like 2011. Like I would not be surprised if we seen something like that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start off with the game ones in the playoffs. Um, I don't think we got to go in order, to be honest. I just wanted to the what is it? About three of them I kind of want to get out the way real quick. Starting off with this Grizzlies OKC series. That shit a wrap, bro. It's over with, dog. I don't know what you think about it. But I mean, look, bro, the Thunder for those look, the Thunder won 131 to 80. They take game one. They won the game by 51 freaking points, bro. Ja Morant was the Grizzlies' leading scorer with about 17. Nobody, and yeah, Marvin Bagley, shout out to him. That brother was getting buckets. He had 17. But the Thunder, I mean, bro, I think midway through the first quarter, it was a wrap. I mean, they had a 12-point lead going into the second quarter. And then after that, they just kind of it was over. Like by halftime, we knew it was a wrap. But we just didn't know how bad it was gonna eventually get. And when they got to we was like, man, they up by 30. Man, they up about 40. And then like 2 minutes, bro, they gonna be up about 50. And then it's just like bro, they put belt to ass to the Grizzlies, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like John talking about some, when we win game two, like I don't know, bro. Like people talking about people gonna forget about this game, bro. Like 51, bro. And I don't know if you watch the game at all, but like at the beginning of the game, the way I think it was on TNT, or no. This game was on ESPN. The way they hyped it up, like before the tip off, they was showing Ja Morant walking around, Desmond Bain. They was like getting hyped up. The crowd had on the whiteout. You feel me? Like SGA had that look on his face, like he getting ready to kill him. I ain't gonna lie, this might be a really good ass game one. Like this giving me vibes of the OKC KD days when they playing Memphis and just stuff like that. And they just Jada got going, bro. It was a wrap. Like Shay didn't even have to do much. It was Jada, Chet, Aaron Wiggins. Like the boys are just crazy, dog.
Yeah, Memphis might take one. It's gonna be a close one. They may take one, but like to say that the series is gonna be a sweep is not breaking news.
No, it's not, bro.
Um, yeah, and you essentially covered everything. You had all five starters in double-digit points. Aaron Wiggins dropped 21 off the bench. Jalen Williams almost had double-digit points. Um, and the game was never in question at all whatsoever. The Thunder just completely dominated them from beginning to end, and it was embarrassing. I'm kind of like what you were saying with Ja, with like if they go out there and win game two, it's gonna make everybody forget about game one. I mean, yeah, in theory, yeah, it'll be tied up, but like they not winning game two. they might take one in my opinion in Memphis, maybe, but like seeing what happened yesterday, man, yeah, I don't know. And
Yeah,
again,
nah, bro.
and out of the play-ins, like out of like Dallas and Memphis, because they played on Friday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I still do think that Dallas would have been a better matchup for OKC. I'm not saying that they would have won the series or nothing like that, but I just think Dallas would have matched up with OKC a little bit better than
Dallas not losing by 51.
nah. And
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. Like Jaren Jackson was a complete no show, bro. You can't go out like 4 points and 3 rebounds, bro. Like that's not even like I'm like. It was funny. You text me, he's bro. Bro was like, "Hey, what you doing? You trying to go get some runs out there in OKC?" That shit
yeah,
was crazy,
man,
bro.
we can catch a little flight over there real quick. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
shit, we would have put up a better performance. Well, probably not, obviously, but like, man, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Like you get your ass whooped like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like what that does to the psyche for the rest of the series, though. Like, bro, you got dog walk. Like you scored 16 in the second and 14, I mean 17 in the fourth quarter, bro. The highest points you scored in a quarter was 27. Marvin Bagley was the only one playing with some, and he had 17. Marvin Bagley. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to overreact to game one, but OKC is winning this series in 4 or 5 games.
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me, without a doubt.
Unless if something astonishing
Drastic
happens.
happens, like Shea get
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood, bro. Going on to the next game, Magic took on the Celtics yesterday. Celtics won the game 103-86. I'm not gonna lie, this game was closer than what the score kind of says. I know it was 86-103, but this game was close for majority of it. The Magic led. I think the Magic led at halftime, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, by like one.
Um, yeah, and they were always kind of lingering. I think the third quarter that Boston went on that run, and then fourth quarter they kept lingering around. They just could never get over that hump. But I just want to give a shout out, man. Paulo Banchero, this dude in the playoffs is just the real deal. I mean, I know we've only got what like a now 8 game sample size, but I mean he be killing, bro. And the Magic got to go out against somebody else for him. But yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie. This Magic team, I definitely think give them maybe till next. I think next year they could take that leap. I think Jamal Mosley is a damn good coach. I like the way he's coaching them defense first. And bro, I love Paulo. I like Franz, even though I think he has the worst contract in basketball upcoming. They're paying this man $55 million a year. I think that is an absolute crazy, crazy contract. But I think overall, I like Isaac. And we all know Jalen Suggs he's out. So, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that Corey Joseph is getting the minutes that he got over Cole Anthony and Anthony Black. I mean, he put up 0 points yesterday. So, but I mean, I just want to give a little shout out to the Magic. I'll let you talk about Boston because they crazy, bro.
Yeah, this series is kind of the same thing with the last one for me anyway. That I think it's gonna be either a sweep or maybe 5 games, but more so on the Celtics side. I mean, you still had two starters that didn't even put up double-digit points, and you still win the game by almost 20. I mean, the Celtics are just insane, bro. Like again, you had Peyton Pritchard off the bench who put up 19, and it was they're so good
It was him and
defensively
Derek White,
too.
bro.
They're so good defensively that it's like you don't even need somebody again like your two stars in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to completely pop off.
When you got a guy like Torrey Craig who's just not in your rotation, that just goes to show how good your team is. Torrey
They're
Craig would be
insane.
playing on any other team in the league, like any other team in the league. He be getting minutes, and it's like, I mean, bro, Derek White and I mean Peyton Pritchard is he's gonna win 6 Man of the Year. He's ridiculous. He's unreal. Like, bro, this dude come in the game and he's just straight cash from three. Derek White was ridiculous. Tatum and Brown, they didn't even have to do too much. They didn't do too much, and they will still won this game with ease. And they're just insane, bro. Like, it was just another day for them.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, in this series like this, where honestly, like, I'm not saying you can't take series off, but like when you got Derek White and Peyton Pritchard like leading the team and scoring, it's kind of like a day off a little bit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And I also don't want to, because they're not role players. I'm not trying to make that sound like it's like a dickish thing, but like they're not like the Tatums and the Browns of your team, you
Mm-mm.
know. And it's like for them to be able to essentially go off whenever, and I don't want to say carry your team, but kind of like you were alluding to, of you can almost take the series off and kind of have your stars just kind of, I don't want to say chill, but like kind of coast almost, you know. And especially with like Tatum, I think it was his right wrist that he hurt. Um,
Yeah.
it's like even with something like that, like I mean, if your team's going off like this, I mean, I'm not saying that you can bench Tatum or like let him rest or nothing like that, but like
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
it's
But like, definitely, you could limit him for especially this injury,
yeah,
because I'm like, the goal in this series is just to really outscore. I mean, the match to like put on a shooting clinic, and if they do, it's gonna be an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? That's not the team they are. They're a defensive first team. So, I I think worst case scenario, Boston wins this series in six.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna need more offense from Orlando too. I mean, outside Paolo and Franz, the next leading scorer is what, Jonathan Isaac with 7 points.
Yeah, that's where they miss Jalen Suggs. They definitely miss him. If they had him, this series would be a lot more interesting. But yeah, man, I completely feel you. But going on to the next series, Bucks taking on Indiana. Indiana did win game one. It wasn't really close, 117-98. I know the Bucks kind of made a little run there, but it was never really like it was never really anything, bro. I'll be honest with you. Giannis got his 36 and 12, and it's looking like even if Giannis goes ballistic, like they don't stand a chance, bro. I don't even think they can win this series if Dame come back. I mean, that's just me. Like I think the Pacers got their number. I think this is just a team that just they got their number regardless. Like this was a game where Halliburton didn't even put on a shooting clinic. Nimhard just seems to be like a playoff riser. Siakam giving you 25 and 7. Benedict Mathurin, he gave you a big, I think that was his first playoff game, and he played really well. TJ McConnell off the bench. I mean, I just think that they're faster than Milwaukee. You remember, like, it's kind of like those series where OKC would play a team like San Antonio. And like when they had Russ, OKC, and Harden, and the series, they were kind of rivals with each other, right? But the one thing when people's like, man, OKC, they just gonna outrun them. Cause San Antonio, they're a veteran team, they championship mentality, but they just older. And you gotta run with these young bucks. Cause bro, these all the dudes playing, bro, they gonna play like Halliburton can play the full game. He's playing 34 minutes. Siakam's playing 33 minutes. Turner's giving you 31. And shout out to Miles Turner too. He had a really big game. I mean, like all of their big time players are playing almost 30 minutes a game. And you look at Milwaukee, bro. A lot of these guys, they're vets. Like Giannis is giving you 40 minutes, but everybody like Brook Lopez, he's not giving you 40 minutes, bro. Like he's 38. He's not giving you that. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying he can, but he's not. And then just not even in terms of just that aspect, they don't really have nothing to like compete with, bro. Like I feel like when Dame come back, Kuzma, they should have just kept Middleton. Like Kuzma gave you zero. He didn't get one rebound. He didn't get one assist. He didn't get 1 point.
Kuzma
I
and
don't know,
AJ
bro.
Johnson too. And AJ Johnson. I mean, you were just talking about them being almost like slow and older and all that. I mean, like you trade away kind of like we've alluded to in previous episodes of you trade away a young guy like him who's obviously kind of was doing his thing in Washington. Um, it was definitely questionable. And again, that was my biggest thing was just Kuzma was he didn't do anything. You know, he didn't do anything like at all.
That brother went and got some cardio in.
Hmm. And it's like I think I know I picked the Bucks. I think I picked them in 7. I do think when Dame comes back, hopefully game 2, possibly more than likely game 3, um, they might be able to take him to like again. If the Bucks win, I think it'll be a 7-game series. But just based off of what I saw on Saturday, I could easily see the Pacers winning this shit in like 5 or 6. But again, that is also overreacting to that one game, and like Dame and Giannis can just go off, but you can't have somebody like Kuzma who's putting up nothing, and then you got Torian Prince in the lineup, give you nothing. You know, I don't know. I do think Bobby Portis will have himself a
Yeah.
better game. I've liked what Kevin Porter Jr. has been giving him the like 2 or 3 weeks ish, like towards the end of the season, and what he gave him even in this playoff game. You got 12 points. Granted, 29 minutes is crazy, but yeah, I don't know.
Nah, Kuzma should be ashamed of himself, bro. He should be ashamed of himself. You don't record a single stat, bro. You ain't even get a turnover. So you literally just didn't do shit. Like you didn't do nothing. Zero from you. You only shot 5 shots. Over 2 from the 3. Over 2. You missed your free throws, gang. 0 points, 0 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no block turnover. Goddamn, bro. I mean, he literally did like give me his game check. I promise you I can go do the same thing. Man, what? I
Yeah,
promise you I can do that.
he might as well just stay in
Bro,
Milwaukee for the day, for real.
bro, I'm telling you, like, if they would have told me, bro, we need you to get this stat line. Hey, bro, like no bullshit. I'm so cold. I don't even gotta be on the court to do that. Like, I'm being so for real, bro. But I mean, yeah, nah, that was terrible, dog. Yeah, I just think even if Dame come back, he would have to be insane. Like I feel like him coming back isn't gonna deter the series that much because I think this Milwaukee team is just not enough. I think everything else is just not enough. Like, bro, it seemed like even when they were at their best, bro, like it was like it did nothing. Like even when they were going on runs, the Pacers just weren't phased, bro. They're like, anybody worry about these, like ain't anybody worry about them, bro. Like, I mean, you never know. I mean, like, bro, like, I like AJ Green, I like KPJ, Gary Trent, but like, they're not enough. Like, you get Dame coming back, maybe he can provide a little bit, but unless we talking about what playoff year was that when they went and they beat the Nuggets in 7 games. Forgot what year that was. I want to say that was what 2019, something like that.
You said
Yeah.
Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm talking about the year where Dame and them, where Dame
Uh,
went absolutely nuclear in the playoffs. It was the year before. Yeah, no, it was 2019. If you get
yeah,
2019, 2020 Dame, bro, I completely feel you. But if you get the Dame, and I'm not saying Dame playing bad, but like he's not playing I don't know if he can play a big factor for this series because like there's gonna be games where Tyrese is gonna give you more. There's gonna be games where like he's gonna give you more, bro.
mm,
Miles Turner can give you a little bit more. And I'm not saying he had a bad game by any means, but I just don't see it, bro.
yeah. I mean, again, I'm not saying I regret picking the Bucks because I mean, I do see a way that they could win because again, you can make the same argument of Kyle Kuzma. Hopefully, next game isn't going to give you zero anything. He's going to give you something, you know. Hopefully, the bench does a little bit better, you know. Hopefully, Torian Prince kind of does his thing, especially
Man, they
from
give him
three.
shit.
And if Damian Lillard comes back, and I mean, I believe they won like what 2 games last year in the playoffs, just Dame. It was like what 4-2.
Maybe.
So it's like, I do think that the if the Bucks win, it will be a 7 game series.
Yeah,
But
they're not winning this in those 6.
nah. But yeah,
I mean, look, Giannis is here, but we'll see when Dame come back. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just like, I just do not think I can see it. But yeah, going on to the next series. Um, the game that's on right now, Pistons versus the Knicks. The Knicks win game one, 123 to 112. They're playing right now. The scores, I think, first quarter is in, it's 25-18. The Knicks really they came back. They went on a 21-0 run. Was that in the fourth quarter? Yeah, and just
yeah,
that was really it. The Pistons kind of had them dead to rights, and the Knicks went on a crazy run. Um, the Pistons are winning right now, right? I know I said yeah. I think they're winning right now.
yeah. Well, it's on commercial break.
Yeah, I think they're. I just saw 25-18. I didn't even see who's winning the game, but yeah. It's the Pistons.
Cool.
Yeah, Pistons will win 20. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. Like, I would not be surprised if it's tough. Game one was good. Game one was good. Brunson got his. I mean, the Brunson got his, but I mean, the Pistons kind of beat themselves in this one. And I feel like the Knicks. I know Mikal didn't give you too much, but I mean, he's like, you're not gonna get 23 from OG every game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be games where I think OG and Mikal can kind of switch off from like who's hot and who's not and whatever. Um, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna still go with the Knicks. I think I picked the Knicks to win this series initially, but I would not be surprised if the Pistons can beat these boys in by 6. Because I'm not gonna lie, like all they got to do really is not beat themselves last game. They are 1-0 and they sitting good. But my thing is, everyone who kind of played for them gave them solid minutes though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, this game was more of a. I mean, you already said it essentially that the Pistons. I mean, they choked the game. Essentially, is what happened. Um,
yeah. K was yeah.
yeah,
K didn't have his best game either.
yeah. I mean, the Knicks again. You do have to give credit to them for making the comeback and balling out, especially in the fourth. Um, I don't know. I don't know how much to take away from just that one game, to
Mm-hmm.
really make a decision on like the whole series. I believe also I think I picked the Knicks in 7, I think. Um
I think we both did.
yeah. And just seeing the way that game, the first like 2.5 ish quarters happened in the game one, I could totally see a way the Pistons win the game. But then also the way the game ended, I could 100%, excuse me, winning the series. I could 100% see the Knicks winning the series. The way the last half of the game ended. Um, I mean, you already said it. Shout out to Brunson. He got 34. Um, yeah. I mean,
Cat played good too.
yeah. I'm interested to see how these Detroit games go. Like how these games go in Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
because that play is gonna be rocking, bro.
Mhm. I think
I hope it's rocking.
if the Knicks take this one and they go into Detroit and just take one of those games, yeah, the Knicks are gonna win the series. But
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
agree. Going on to the next game one, Heat versus the Cavs. Cavs win this one 121 to 100. Um, the Cavs are gonna sweep Miami. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't see Miami winning a game. I don't know, like maybe I'm tripping, but what do
no,
you think? Like game one was, D Mitch went off, Garland went off, Ty Jerome. I mean, you had three guys there that basically put up 30.
hmm
And you didn't get nothing really from your role players because those three guys put up 30. So I'm like, imagine like the games where the role players actually like good. And I mean, Tyler Hero gave you 21 and 24. The Heat are just crazy outmatched, bro. It's that like these 1-8 seeds is boy it's oh my god.
I mean, if I also said the Thunder and Grizzlies and the Magic and Celtics, they that those series could go to a game 5. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I could see a way again. I could see a way all these series go to that, like they're not a sweep. Eventually one of these will be a sweep.
I think
Um,
it's gonna be this one.
yeah,
They just don't got. I mean, like, look, I think Miami. We talked about them in the playing and stuff. I think they got a solid future to look forward to, but ain't no way.
we've been talking about it. At least I was talking about it last episode. I think the episode before that. Um, man, shout out Davion Mitchell. I know they
Yeah, no,
obviously
he a dog.
lost. Man, he was going crazy. And again, I know they lost. I understand that, but like, he's a nice young piece. He's going crazy on defense. I mean, he almost gave you 20 points. I mean, he's solid. He could be a solid piece for your future. So shout out to him. But again, the
Yeah,
Cavs just
and
went crazy.
it's just crazy to think that the Kings had Tyrese Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, and Davion Mitchell at one point, and all of them are now gone. And Demontis Sabonis said we needed a point guard. That's just crazy. Like that's just crazy to think y'all had all three of them on the team. But yeah, going on to really the best series so far. Let's start off with the matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna say y'all for last. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Game one, Clippers versus Nuggets. Boy, was this game crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this whole series is about to be the like whoever wins this series deserves it, bro. I'm not like this is gonna be peak basketball. Nuggets win the game 112 to 110. Shout out to my boy Russ, bro. I mean, he made big play after boneheaded play after big play. Like the dude is just ridiculous. Like it just he does so much. He does the little things so well. But I want to talk about the Clipper side and I'll let you talk about the Nuggets. My Clips, bro. Damn, it was rough. Um, Kawhi did not have his best game by any means necessary. I mean, I thought he played well in like the first half. I thought he played really well. He got some buckets, but it was the turnovers, bro. It was weird. Like I've never seen him get the ball taken from him like that. Like when he lost the ball out of bounds, Jamal just poked it out his hands. I thought that was crazy. Just the turnovers in general. They had 20 turnovers as a team, and that's kind of what came back and just bit them in the ass this game. Because I mean, we being honest, they were winning majority of this game. They're winning the whole game, as a matter of fact. Um, and it just the turnovers killed them. And I think that was the main thing with them. It's like they can't get lazy, and you kind of saw them. They had to lead the whole game. You could kind of see like they. I mean, I'm not even gonna say they didn't play with a sense of urgency. They just weren't like they were too careless with the ball, bro. They were too lazy with securing the ball. Like this Nuggets team, they're itching just to like for turnovers because like that's just how they're gonna win this series is by getting loose balls, diving on the floor for loose balls, go like getting between the passing lanes because they're not gonna be able to guard you. That's how they're gonna have to beat you guys. And I'm not gonna lie, man. The Clippers they let this one slip. James Harden I thought balled out. Kawhi for the most part I thought he played outside of the turnovers. I thought he was solid, especially defensively, bro. He was hounding when they put him on Jamal. Oh, he was hounding Jamal, bro. Um, Zubac, he was the first quarter he was killing. He was killing yo. But yeah, I mean, other than that, man, the Clippers let this go.
Yeah, that's my biggest takeaway as well. Is the Clippers just took their foot off the gas. Like they honestly they had the game because obviously there was a whole like half left of the game. But even like the announcers were like, yeah, they're just going after Jokic. They're just going after him and going after him. And he eventually, they eventually figured out and obviously put out the win. But this series is gonna go to 7 games, 6, 7 games. Um, and it was such a good fucking game, bro. It was such a good game. Again, I don't know if you say anything about Harden, but he was going crazy as well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he was going crazy. But yeah, again, I think that's in this series. I think the biggest factor will be how much can they slow Jokic down. Because again, like you were saying, Kawhi was low key locking Jamal up, and it's just how much can you stop their best player? Because like that was my biggest takeaway is towards the second, third quarter. That's when Jokic really started kind of taking over and doing what he usually does. But even then, it was such a close game, and it come down to that. To Russ, I think it was stripped or like bounced the ball out of James Harden.
Yeah, it was a deflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he was going crazy. At the end of that, he was
yeah,
screaming. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, man, shout out to Russ. Shout out to him.
yeah, man. I think see, here's the thing. Like Michael Porter Jr. didn't really give them much. I thought Jamal, he didn't have the best game, but he came alive when he did. I'm gonna keep it real. I still think the Clippers are gonna win this series. I think 20 turnovers is it was the way the Nuggets kind of won the game. Like I don't think the Nuggets played their worst. I don't think they played their best game. I mean, I ain't gonna say their best game. I don't think they played their worst game. I think this was a game. This is typically how the Nuggets been playing all season long. Um, other than the fact you had Russ absolutely balling out of control in the clutch, which I think I'm not saying it's an anomaly, but that's not going to happen over the course of a full 7 game series. I I still think the Clippers are. I think even if the Clippers lose game 2, I still think they win this. Like they got a really good chance of winning the series. I just don't think I just don't know if the Nuggets have enough in the tank. Like bro, they played 8 guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really 7 guys because Jalen Pickett played 5 minutes. So they're running a rotation with 7 players. Like you're gonna get burnt out running 7 guys, bro. And the Clippers out here playing. You know what I'm saying? Like Clippers out here playing 10. How many guys? Like yeah, I think they're playing. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're playing like 9, 10 guys, and y'all are playing 7. So while you Jalen Pickett getting you 8 minutes, I mean, I just don't know for a whole 7 game series if that's gonna be. And plus, like the non Jokic minutes are so bad, bro. I'm telling you, in the way Ty Lue and them work, he's gonna get better throughout this series in terms of like managing how they guard Jokic. Because it was some plays where I'm like, what are they doing? Like, why they like? It was one inbound play where they just literally threw the ball into Jokic as my dog is chasing his tail. They just threw the ball into Jokic, and this man just caught the ball and he literally just inbound catch, put up. It was no contest. I'm like, all right, bro. Like they got to find a way to put a body on him. But yeah, I would still say the Clippers, I think, gonna still win this in about 6.
Yeah, it should be a good game tonight. Hopefully, at least hopefully it's a
Damn
good
good.
game.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Jamal's gonna have a big game tonight. I can see Jamal having a big game, but I can also see Kawhi being pissed off about the last game and going the fuck off. Like starting out in the first quarter with like 15 points or something like that. But I mean, hey, this might be I think it's gonna be the best series of the first round, though. Easily. I think it's gonna be the best series of the first round. I think every game is gonna be good. But yeah.
See, I think the one of these next two series, I think both. I mean, granted, I think the Clippers and Nuggets series is gonna be great too. I think this whole first round, besides like the first three that we covered, 3 or 4 that we covered. What's up, dog? That man chilling back there. But yeah, I think besides like the 3 series that we talked about before, the playoffs are about to be elite.
Most definitely. Yeah, going on to the next series, man. Golden State taking on the Rockets. Good game last night, man. Golden State wins game 1, 95-85. I'm gonna start with the Rockets. Man, they came out in the first quarter strong, bro. I was watching the game. I'm liking how they coming out. Sengun came out killing. He came out dunked on Draymond, and he came out. I mean, bro was killing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the second quarter came and it was just Steph. Steph turned up and he got it going. And then next thing you know, they outscored him 29-13 in the second quarter. And then the Rockets this is a very low scoring game. The Rockets um, kept themselves in the game. They could just never really get to that home. They got within 3 because Jabari and Steven Adams came in off the bench and they kind of brought him back a little bit. And then they could just never get over that hump. And Steph Curry was hitting ridiculous shot after ridiculous shot after ridiculous shot. Jimmy was ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous, bro. But speaking about the Rockets standpoint, I still looking back and I know it's game 1, but it is no excuse for the Rockets to lose a series. And here's why. Bro, Golden State, like we talked about it. Steph and Jimmy, they went off, but then it's like they only scored 95 points as a team, bro. Outside of them, they didn't really get much from anybody. I mean, Moody hit some big shots late. He had 7 big buckets in the fourth quarter, 7 big points. Pods, he's gonna give you what he gave you. But I mean, outside like Draymond, I ain't gonna lie, I'll let you talk about Golden State. But like I think the Rockets, you need more from Jalen Green. Jalen Green cannot be that bad. Fred VanVleet cannot be that bad, bro. You definitely need those 2 guys to give. Jalen Green giving you 7 points is ridiculous. Ken, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know who they were putting on him exactly in one-on-one situation. I think they probably had Jimmy on him. But my thing is, bro, you cannot. Him and Fred cannot play that bad, bro. And I don't think they're going to be that bad throughout the rest of the series. I know Jalen Green's very inconsistent, so I'm hoping he goes out next game and has a really good big game. But I mean, the Rockets, you got to be looking at this like, bro, we played terrible offensively and we lost this game by 10 points. And Golden State killed. So it's like the high, so like our low compared to their high is still very similar in terms of how the game can end. So I think moving forward, the Rockets, you just got to get more scoring from your starting guards, bro. That's just really it for me.
See, we even said during like the predictions that this series wasn't gonna be like any crazy high scoring games. The last like the 5 times that they played, I think besides the overtime game, they were usually around that like 105, like 95 ish range for each team, like for the points. Man, Steph and Jimmy are just
Insane, bro.
insane.
Steph is crazy. Like, oh my
And again, like you said, there's no reason they should on paper. But bro, when you got Steph and you got Jimmy, especially both of them in the playoffs, it's like, man, that man hit that shit falling out of bounds 3-pointer, like it was nothing. It was insane. And then Jimmy was, like you were saying, Jimmy was doing his thing too. And again, you take a game in Houston, you know. I mean, now you're in control of the series. So I don't know. I agree with you. I don't think Jalen Green and Fred will play that bad. Um,
Well, I don't know about Jalen, but I know Fred. Fred probably not.
I think Jalen will have. I mean, he won't play this bad. I think he'll have a better game for game two. Um,
Mhm. The
yeah,
Rockets, man, they just gotta. And I'm with you, bro. Like you just really gotta score. I mean, that's really it, bro. Like it's not really that much. Like my thing is, you just can't be that bad offensively. But I do think, like, bro, think about this. There's gonna be games where Jimmy isn't on. I don't know. I mean, Steph is gonna give you what he got every game, but there's gonna be games where I don't know if Jimmy is gonna. I mean, Jimmy had 25, but like even in Miami, there were games, you know what I'm saying? Not every player is going to have a great game every game. So those games where he doesn't, you got to take advantage of him, bro. Because I'm like, bro, the team didn't even have that good of a game. Bro, outside of Steph and Jimmy, who? Paul was 14? Bro, and we're talking about like, bro, Draymond on the offensive side is just absolutely atrocious. I mean, it's bad, bro. How your first 2 points come in the fourth quarter, bro? In the fourth? Like that's crazy. And I understand he's got to get these guys involved, but I don't know. Like I just think somebody like who watch basketball, like I feel like that is just the most insane thing to me. Like this man be talking the most shit, and this man, it's just crazy. Like I understand, and I understand he had a really good game defensively, but it's like, bro, I don't know, man. Like what you think on it, bro? 4, 6, and 3. Like I'm not. It's just crazy. Like he is the ultimate role player, bro. Like there is no like. I'm actually thinking back. Like this man really made the All Star game because he was on Golden State. Like because, bro, like I don't know, bro. Like he
see,
been doing this shit all season.
one player that you said you were talking about is Pods. Man, he stepped up for one of these last like, especially like this
Few
season.
games.
But like he's had some big games and like had like big moments when they've like really needed him. You know. But with
Mm-hmm.
Draymond again, it's one of those things that you just kind of accept. This is what you're gonna get. You might get a couple games where he's gonna hit like three or four threes randomly and give you something offensively. But the only reason they got him on the team is defensively. You know.
Yeah, bro. It's just my thing is you be talking the most shit, bro. The most shit. This dude, I seen the dude airball 2 threes yesterday. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I feel you, gang, but it's just crazy to me. But yeah, man. This series I think is gonna be really good too. Wednesday. I ain't gonna lie. See, this is why I'm mad, bro. Why this game had to be on Easter? Any other day, I would have been at the game. I'd have been at this game and I would have got to see Steph hit them crazy ass shots in person. See, that's why I'm low key like kind of mad because I was hoping the Rockets could take game one in dominant fashion and then Steph two. I said Steph two, game two. Shit, Steve, I'm right, Steph two. Where that man come out in game two and it's just the Steph show, bro. Like that's what I was really hoping. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna be there for game two, man. Um, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. In the last game one, let's go ahead and get into it. Lake Show. Them boys got they asses whooped game one, 117-95. I'm gonna let Ron talk about his Lakers. I'm gonna start with Minnesota. Boy, hey, I'm not gonna lie. They're never do. I don't think they can ever do this again. This was the ultimate, like, what the fuck game, bro. These dudes couldn't miss. Could not miss, bro. Like, it was crazy. I'm sitting there like, damn. They come out, bro. When I tell you this man, Anthony Edwards, I think that was the third quarter when that man was just lacing it. He was just straight up lacing. Every shot this man put up, it was straight laced. I'm like, damn. And then I don't know if you seen the clip of this man talking to the fans. Did you see that when that man was telling he made 200 million? I made 200 million. He made 200 million. My bigger than I was like, oh my God, this man disrespectful, bro. He is the bro. They disrespected y'all boys. That was disrespectful. They came into the crib. They whooped y'all last. And Anthony Edwards, you already knew he was gonna talk that talk. He ridiculous, bro. This game was crazy. I still got the Lakers in the series, but I just want to point this out. Randall, he gave you he was 4 for 6 from three. Jay McDaniels 3 for 3 from three. Mike Conley was 2 for 3. Anthony Edwards hit 4 threes, 4 for 9. Nas Reed was 6 for 9 for 3 off the bench. I'm going to just be so real with you. The odds of that happening again are so low. Of everyone on the team can't miss? Nah, fam. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to. Dante, he struggled a little bit from 3, so did Nikhil, but I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Those dudes shooting that crazy from the 3 is not going to, like, a 38-20 run. Because I'm not going to lie, Luka handled his business in the first quarter. Y'all was up. Because I'm like, I ain't going to lie, man. Lakers going to win this one. Luka already got like 16 after the first quarter. They up. They looking a little comfortable. Second quarter came. Boom, boom, 3, 3, 3, 3. Man, Nas Reed checked in and said, fuck all this. Yeah, y'all want to play? Y'all got Luka. I got something for that. But I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Y'all going to be good. I know you was a little pissed. But, yeah, man. Yeah, y'all will be good. I still got y'all in about 5 or 6. I ain't going to say 5. I definitely think y'all will win this in 6. I just don't see them. If Minnesota have this shooting clinic, y'all out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all done. If they shooting like this the whole series, it's a wrap. Because, bro, and that goes for anybody in the league. OKC, Cleveland, you're not beating any team who's shooting like this, bro.
No, I mean that's how the Heat made the finals. That one time they were going crazy from 3,
Yeah,
especially
they couldn't
Gabe
miss.
Vincent. Man, shout out to Gabe Vincent. He gave us a quick little 3 points. But no, I just don't appreciate that, man. You had the biggest smile on your face when you were announcing the series. Like you were almost getting joy out of talking about this game and about how the Timberwolves beat the shit out of us. Like you were over there cheesing hella hard. Like, anyways.
I'm sorry, bro. It was just funny, dog. Because I'm gonna tell you why it was funny. It's funny because when I made the video about the Lakers in 5 shit, and like the comment everybody was just, it was so funny. And like now everybody's like, yeah, bro, where the fuck everybody at now, man? And the way Anthony Edwards did y'all is so diabolical. That man told like that man he disrespectful, bro. He disrespectful.
Man, and you gotta love that shit. You have to love that
I
shit.
love it.
Yeah, you
That's why I'm
have
like,
to.
I love it.
But yeah, dude, I think it was for me. It was obviously like Braun and Reeves. They really went on. Luka was doing his thing. Don't get me wrong. Jackson Hayes, he only played like 8 or 9 minutes, and it's like they completely took him out of the game. Like,
Yeah, because there was no need for him really.
yeah, and then it was like our bench provided nothing. I mean, Dalton Connect had 5 points. He was the leading player off our bench.
He played 3 minutes.
So it's like our bench gave us nothing.
He needs to play.
It was literally just Luka with 37. Reeves and Braun both had 19 to 16. But like especially LeBron, like his presence really wasn't as impactful as I kind of thought it would. You know, especially for game 1, like it really just felt like it was Luka versus the Mavs out there, and it was. I mean, again, I think the Lakers will play better in game 2 on tomorrow night. Yeah.
You mean Luka versus the Timbs?
What I say, Luka versus the Lakers?
You said Luka versus the Mavs.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, Luka versus the Wolves. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think it'll be a better game. Hopefully, game 2. If we take that, I think I'll be a little more confident. If we lose game 2, it's gonna get ugly. Cause
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You're gonna have to go to Minnesota. You're gonna have to win both of them. And I'm not saying they can't, but like. And like the atmosphere, the whole games and all that shit. Like, man, again, like you had like Denver. Denver was going crazy. You had OKC. OKC was going crazy. Indy was going crazy. And it just felt like it felt like there was no true home court advantage for the Lakers. It was just like whatever, you know, compared to like some of these games, like the Knicks game that we are watching, at least I'm watching right now. Man, it was kind of like there's so many fans here just chilling, but like at the you see the Thunder game, they got the all white out, all the shirts on, they're all going crazy. I'm not saying like that really made a huge impact, but it felt like low key it was like a like it was a Timberwolves home game, and the Lakers were just there, and they just walked into the arena and they're like, yeah, we're gonna win this shit. Like, it is what it is, and like we really don't even gotta try. It's man, we have this shit. We're supposed to win it. We're the fucking Lakers. And then they go out there and the Timberwolves go out there and beat the shit out of them, and it's like, all right, bro. Like, hopefully this is kind of like a little bit of a wake up call for him of like, this shit isn't gonna be easy. You know, like the Timberwolves are a good fucking team. So yeah, I'm hoping on game 2 they go out there. Hopefully Bron shows up a little bit more. We get what we got from Luka game 2. Um,
Yeah, I
and going
also think
forward,
Jay be on a little coaching on the. He got a little out coached.
yeah,
Um, I definitely think but I mean, that's expected. First year coach, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I expected it a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You can't ask for more out of Luca. I mean, they were single covering Luca though. Like they were like shit. Because I think they realized if you double Luca, you're creating the advantage. So like let's just one on one. Let's let him go one on one. That way nobody else start heating up. And then let's just go one on one. And when he check out the game, we gonna kill because we got Nas Reed coming off the bench. But I will say this year, JJ Redick, I think you got to play Dalton Connect because you need the scoring. Because I mean, really think about it. Like your only shooters you're really relying on is like Rui, Luca, and Reeves. Those are your shooters. And I think against Minnesota, they shoot so many threes. You're gonna have to like you're gonna have to try. I mean, the Lakers shot 41 threes and Timberwolves shot 42, but the Timberwolves are always gonna make more threes. They just got guys specifically for that. I mean, Mike Conley, he's just gonna shoot threes. You know, Ant gonna chunk up about 8 to 10, and Randall's gonna shoot with McDaniels. Like you need guys in there that can space that floor and really shoot, especially coming off the bench. Like he needs more minutes off the bench, bro. You can't play Dalton Connect no 3 minutes, bro. Like I don't know why they're not playing him. I guess because he does get killed on defense, but I think at a certain while, I mean, you got the Clippers playing Bogdanovich, bro. They're playing him for a reason. He can shoot. You're gonna have to play Dalton maybe some minutes, but I still think the Lakers will take care of business. I don't think Minnesota's gonna have that game every single game. Now, like I said, if they do, hey, it's really nothing y'all can do. They
yeah.
shot 50% from the three. It's not really much you could do with that. Like you making 50% of your threes, you got Dante hitting these half court shots going, bro. It's like what are we supposed to do? Like they're not missing. Like it's not like y'all were leaving them open. Anthony Edwards was hitting contested shots. The brother's ridiculous. I mean, he was literally just in the third quarter, he would just shoot, catch. I'm pulling, lace him, eat every time. And y'all had no answer for it, bro. But most definitely, I want to see more from LeBron. LeBron got to give me some more. He got to give me more than 19 points, bro. 8 for 18. LeBron's got to. I think game 2, y'all gonna win game 2. I don't think there's a doubt in my mind. If y'all lose game 2, now look, I've seen Luka lose 2 games and then go back and win 2 games on the road. Hell, I've seen Luka. Like I've seen like I told you, Luka's teams they usually start series off slow. I think last year they were down 1-0 to the Clippers. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if
they
you go
were.
back and look at all of his series with the Clippers, he's been down 2-0 before. Like, his teams always start off a little rocky and then that man just get in his bag for real and it's a wrap before you know it. Like, but I definitely think y'all will still be good. I don't think Minnesota ain't finna put on this shooting clinic this whole series. Ain't no way. Yeah, Rudy Gobert had 2 points. Like I just ain't no way these dudes finna go out here and just the starting lineup, like, come on, bro. Missing 5, 6, 8 threes? Nah, bro. Ain't no way.
See, I also
Ain't
think,
no way Nas Reed goes 6 for 9 from 3 every what, 3 more games?
yeah. See, you also you need something out of Gabe Vincent. You need something out of Vando. You need something not even like points wise, more like on the defensive side. But then even Dorian Finney-Smith, you need something out of the 3 of them, all 3 of them. It's like
That's where you need Dalton Connect. You need a bucket. Sometimes like for example, when they took Reeves out, y'all needed Connect because Connect can come in. He can go on a little 6-0, 6-0, 7-0 run by 8-0 run by himself. You see
see
what I'm saying?
see I like Gabe a little bit more on the defensive side than Connect though.
Dog, yeah.
That's why I'm saying you need something from Gabe. You know, I mean.
Yeah, he
That's
played
that's that's
25
why
minutes and he only took 3 shots.
yeah, that's why you brought him in too last year. It's like you need something from him. You can't get 3 points. Again, it's only game 1. Like I'm not overreacting to game 1. My whole thing when I was texting you is like, man, I can't stand the whole Lakers in 5 shit. Cause it's this
They
shit.
made a whole
It's
remix.
this. It's this shit, bro. It's
Lakers
like
in five.
because like no matter what how that shit ends up, like let's say they end up beating us in 5, the whole summer it's gonna be how about that Lakers in 5 shit? How about that Lakers in 5 shit? And then it's gonna if we beat them in 5 or 6 games, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's just man, I can't stand that shit. That shit's so annoying. So like I don't know. Again, you need something from Vando. You need something from Dorian Finney-Smith. You need something from Gabe. Um, I agree with you. Dalton Connect could come in and give you some buckets, but like defensively, I don't really trust him as much as I trust the other three. But offensively, I trust him a lot more than I trust Vando. Vando isn't really there to get any points. He's just there to lock up their best player and go from there. Um, but yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, you just need something. You need more from everybody besides Luka. I mean, obviously, if Luka gives you more, man, cool. But you just need more from everybody, and I do think that hopefully they win game 2 and go from there. You know,
Hey, they need to play Bronny.
man, for real, bro. Man,
Nah.
Bronny go out there and give you about like 20, 30 points.
Shit, no. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, I think that's all the series, huh?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, and I mean, shit. Game ones, bro. We gonna see. I just can't wait for this game tonight. But yeah, now we got the mock draft. The
Mm.
draft is Thursday, man. I can't believe the draft is Thursday. It's about time. It's low key been a while, bro. But yeah, man, we gonna give this is our second mock draft, and this is gonna be our final one. Yeah, we only gonna do 2 for you guys. But yeah, man, let's you ready?
Yep, I got it all pulled up already.
All right, yeah. So man, so let's go ahead and get into this mock draft. So I think last time Ryan, you went first, so you were able to, I think you had the odd numbers, I had the even. So we only gonna do first round. This time I'm gonna go first, so that means Ryan's gonna be picking for my Broncos, and I'm picking for his Steelers. So I might mess y'all up, but yeah, man, let's go ahead and start off. So first, this is tough. I think it's easy. I'm gonna go
So,
Cam Ward.
so we're gonna talk about who we think should be or who we would do, like who we would do or who do we think that what the draft is gonna look like.
We can do with the Nah, let's just. I mean, kind of like let's do a little bit of both.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
pick number 2 to the Browns. I'm gonna go Travis Hunter. I think he's the best player in the draft, so I'm gonna go him at 2.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I would not be surprised they take him because I think for him that they've been saying either him or Abdul that they're not taking QB.
Mm.
So yeah, okay, you got Travis at 2. Yeah, 3 the Giants. Abdul Carter. I think it's Abdul, bro.
All right.
And by the way, this mock is gonna have no trace. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they go Abdul. I just think I mean, they picked up Russ and Jameis, and I think they're gonna take the best player approach. Like, I don't think the Browns are gonna take Edge. I think the Browns are gonna take Travis. I just would. It just makes sense because it just makes sense. Like, yeah, you could have Miles Garrett and you know what I'm saying, Miles Garrett and Abdul Carter, but I think Travis Hunter, you can gives you a package on offense that I guess they're gonna have, and you could pair him up with Denzel Ward, and yeah, man. So
So pick number 4, to the Patriots. In real life, I do think that there will be possibly a trade here. And low key, if it's me, I might
then
go
you,
with I might go with Genti, but I do think they need offensive line help. So I'm gonna go with Will Campbell out of LSU.
mm, I like that pick. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he's definitely a variable type of guy too.
Hmm. Again,
Number
I
five,
just think man Ashton's one of those players. He's so crazy, but it's like man, they need to protect Drake May. So
yeah, number 5. Now I do think this pick will be traded. Like I think Jacksonville is gonna trade down, but we're not doing that. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep it right. I'm gonna go Mason Graham. I think if they stay here, they definitely need D tackle. Put somebody next to Armstead to kind of complete that defensive line with Mason Graham, Armstead, Josh Allen, Trayvon Walker. Give me Mason Graham because I think last time we had Abdul Carter
hmm
falling, and this man talking about Abdul Carter going to Jacksonville, but
but
I'm going Mason Graham.
next day they were talking about there were rumors that Walker was about to get traded.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But Number 6, man, Ashton Genty falls right into the Raiders' lap. So I'm gonna go with Ashton to the Raiders at 6.
I was gonna have him fall to 20, baby. Nah, I'm playing. 7, the Jets. That's where stuff get really tough. For them though, mm, they did lose Morgan Moses, so give me Armand Membo. I think they go tackle. It's low key Aaron Glenn. I could have went Will Johnson here or something like that, but I think it's gonna be tackle
Okay.
because they definitely do need tackle. So I'm gonna go Armand.
Mm-hmm. So at 8,
This pick is interesting.
I was thinking about this earlier. Low key, I do like Tet to the Panthers. Get Bryce a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like Jalen Walker. So I'm kind of split between the two.
Yeah, no, they really do like Jalen Walker
Mm-hmm.
too.
If it's me, I think I might go. I think I might go Tet just to get a little more offense. I mean, the way that we saw Bryce end the season last year. I mean, you go get him a weapon like him, and I have been watching a lot more of Tet recently. I don't know, I do like him, so I might. I'm gonna go Tet. I'm gonna go Tet.
You gonna go Ted? Okay, man. Okay, I got you. Ooh. See, now I can really like with this pick here, bro. See, I'm holding a lot of cards for Steelers fans right now. Um, see, the Saints, I could go quarterback because I think they could 100% need quarterback. I can go receiver. It's a lot of spots I can go with. Now, Derek Carr being out does raise a lot of questions. Could he be on his way out the door? You got a brand new coaching staff. They might want to go quarterback. You know what I'm saying? To new coaching staff. Kind of bring in a new air for the team. And then, hey, look, but then you got a lot of other guys here on the board. See, I would have liked T Mac to them a lot. Um, mm,
See, they need everything, bro. They need
they do.
everything.
I can see them taking Will Johnson here. I think will be a really good pick. I like Shamar Stewart. But I'm gonna keep it correct. I'm gonna go the quarterback. I'm gonna take Shador Sanders to the Saints. I think it makes sense. Kellen Moore, he'll go there. You got Kamara, you got Olave, you got Shaheed, you got Jawan Johnson, you got Taysom Hill. I mean, you got a lot of weapons to go down there and work with. Derek Carr's gonna be out, so I'm gonna draft officially Shador Sanders
Man,
to the Saints at 9.
my mouse ain't
Quarterback out of Colorado.
my mouse ain't working, bro. Over Shador's
Oh
name.
nah,
I don't know what happened. It won't let me press draft though.
oh nah,
Man, you got another player in mind?
work.
All right, Shador. See now, this is where I low key think. I think.
The draft could shake up right
Yeah,
here.
bro. I really do think that
Hampton.
the Bears could go Hampton, bro. I really do think that they could.
I see some people saying that they might take Henderson at 10. And I'll be like, that'd be fucking, that'll piss me off. That'll piss me off.
Because part of me is wondering if they go and just 100% shore up the offensive line and go get Calvin Banks. But I don't know. I'm going to go Hampton. I'm going to go Hampton at 10.
Ooh! Okay, bet. The 49ers. Now, see, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what they need. It's tough. Now, they did lose Charvarius Ward. Kind of makes it look easy. I could go edge, put somebody next to Nick Bosa. You could go tight end. You could get Tyler Warren, get you another weapon. You could go receiver. You did lose Debo. You could add a guy like Matthew Golden. Could be really, key for Kyle Shanahan, but I'm gonna go the replacement. Did they pick up a corner in free agency?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can pull up the depth chart really quick. I don't think they did. Yeah, so I mean they picked up Trey Brown, but he's kind of more of slide a little bit. Nah, they need a corner. Will Johnson out of Michigan, he's gonna be a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I like him to San Francisco. Will Johnson, baby.
That's who I would have gone to at 11. I like him a lot. At 12 to
Dallas.
See, I'm thinking Matthew Golden. I'm thinking him go get a weapon with CD. I think Jake Ferguson is nice. I do think if somehow Ashton falls to 12, I think Dallas would pick him. That seems like a big Dallas pick, but I don't think he's gonna fall nearly that low.
You got Golden.
So I'm gonna go Golden at 12.
I like that. Bet. 13 with the Dolphins. And I don't know what I can really go for them. This is like the team I would looked at the least amount.
See, I think they
I'm
either
gonna be
go.
so honest.
I think they go tackle or with the possibility of Jalen Ramsey getting traded, they go corner. Those are my two
Yeah.
guesses.
Um. Forgot. Yeah, because Armstead did retire, but they got Patrick Paul. Um. I would not be surprised if it's corner. Let me look at their depth chart. What all did they lose? It's definitely. I don't think it's gonna be receiver. They picked up guard. They got guards. They picked up y'all boy James Daniels. Yeah, I'm gonna go corner. Um, I'm gonna go corner anyways. I think regardless, they probably would have took a corner. So give me Jade Barron, cornerback out of Texas.
Cool, cool, cool. So with pick number 14, I think this is the easiest pick if he's there. Tyler Warren out of Penn State.
I hate you. He could have fell a few picks down to the big 2-0. But it's all good. Okay, so you got Tyler Warren to the Colts. That's
Yep.
like the pick. I feel like it's like the lock.
Yeah, yeah, that and then obviously Cam Ward. Cam Ward going to Tennessee is a lot at this point. That man was talking about Traylon Burks was his fourth best wide receiver.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. 15 is the Falcons. Let me think. I think Grady Jarrett can go. See, they could go edge or D tackle for me. Um, mm, I don't know. Like I definitely think it's defense. Especially you got Raheem Morris. Let me see what they working with right now. They did pick up Leonard Floyd. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be D tackle. And for tackle, I'm not gonna lie. At this spot, I I think this is a team that could trade down too. But give me Derek Harmon out of Oregon. I would have gone Walter Nolan, but I don't know about him. I'm gonna take Derek Harmon out of Oregon.
All right. So pick number 16, the Cardinals. I think Jalen Walker falling this far is. I don't think it's going to happen in the actual draft. I really do wonder if like the Panthers are going to get him at 8. I'm going to take him to Arizona at 16.
Who you going with?
Jalen Walker, linebacker out of Georgia.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say for them, I think it would either be edge or linebacker.
Mm. I could also
Okay,
see
so you
them
got
going
Jamal.
D tackle, like you were saying, Walter Nolan, but I think
Okay,
just Jalen Walker falling that far is, I
okay,
think he'll
bet.
go there.
All right, the Bengals. See now, I don't know. They could really go BPA here. I do want to go. See, the smart pick will be offensive line, but we all know Cincinnati's not gonna do that. They're definitely not going offensive line. Um, so for me, oh, it's tough because they're saying edge, Trey Hendrickson, everything like that. The situation they got going on with him. I definitely could see them going guard here, but I don't think there's a good enough guard to take. Maybe Tyler Booker, but I don't really see them going with. I don't really see that happening. I'm gonna go edge. This is tough. Cause see, like, hmm, what do you think, man? Help me out.
Man, I'm thinking low key they would go best pick available at on defense. So I wouldn't be surprised, depending on what they do with Trey. If they try to trade Trey, I think they're gonna go edge, 100%. I could also see
Yeah,
them going with one of them safeties with Nick or Starks. I have no idea how to
yeah.
say the dude's last name, so that's why whatever.
Emo Ward.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. See, I would go Mike Green out of Marshall. I think he's probably the best edge in the draft. But thing about the Bengals, yeah, I'm gonna take Mike Green. See, I would take Shamar Stewart,
Hmm.
but I think Mike Green is the best edge. So I'm gonna go him to the Bengals. I'm gonna go Mike Green at
Cool.
17.
All right. I mean, so
Ooh.
this one for me is probably the toughest one that I've had so far. I do really like Malachi Starks. I think he's gonna be a dog no matter where he goes. And
They got. I think they got safety though.
I don't know, man. I think I just think he's really really good, like really really good. I also do wonder if they'd go tackle, but also because I know the offensive line last year was
Yeah,
questionable.
I definitely have them going tackle 100 or either tackle or guard.
Mm-hmm.
I would say. I mean tackle because they still got Cross and they like the tackles, but I definitely think it'll be guard.
Let me look at something. Let me look at
You got
something.
Tyler Booker out of Bama. I mean, you got some options. I mean, if you do want to go tackle,
Mm-hmm.
you got Kelvin Banks, safety. It just they got Julian Love and
Mm-hmm.
what's his name, and Julian Love and Kobe Bryant, who they both had really good years at the safety.
True.
And I don't see them going D line. It definitely would have to be offensive line. If you want to pick another position, I think they could maybe go. They do need a kind of a third wide receiver. They go third wide receiver, maybe tight end. They only got Noah Fan on the roster. I mean, you can go a lot of areas, but
Yeah.
I definitely think guard is like I think Tyler Booker or Kelvin Banks. I'll probably go Tyler Booker.
All right. I'll follow your lead then. I'll go Tyler Booker because this is the one
Yeah,
I got no idea.
yeah, because they for guard they have no guard. Like that's the only thing I'll
Mm.
say. All right,
I
so
do really
Tyler
like
Booker.
Starks though, which I it just makes me
Yeah,
wonder if they would go with him, but I don't know.
yeah. Number 19, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See, now this where things can kind of get interesting for them. Um, oh, I don't know. Um, Here's things get tough because the thing is they could really go a lot of different places here. But I'm going to take. I'm low key thinking about safety, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking about safety for them, bro. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I'm a. It's tough. I forgot they did pick up Hassan Reddick. They don't need receiver. They don't need running back. They don't really need tight end. Actually, they could go tight end, but I don't see them going. I don't know, bro. They can really take best player available. Their corners are still good. They could use a free safety next to Winfield, so that I might I might go that route. Um, yeah, I could go corner too. Uh, I'm gonna stick with safety, and I don't know. Imawari or Starks, I think are both really good. I like Imawari better, so I'm gonna go him at 19. And now this man Ryan finna butcher my squad.
Pick 20. Ooh, man, they need so much. They need a quarterback. Um, man,
This man got jokes.
you really could go Jackson Dart at 31.
All right,
Oh, excuse
bro.
me, at 20. That- um, just so you don't pick him to my squad. Nah, I know who you want on the team, and if I was also the Broncos, that's who I would also go. Is like Buka out of Ohio State. I think he really, besides Travis, might be the best receiver. Um, but that would be too easy though. You know, I could go Jalen Milrow. Um,
This man think he funny, bro.
I mean, I do know you like Colston Loveland too, but you guys just
I
got
do
Evan
like Colston.
Ingram. Nah, I'm gonna go with Buka.
You gonna go with Booker? See, like, okay, hey, look, I'm not. Look, I say I don't think we're gonna go with Booker, unfortunately, but you never know. Sean might throw a wrench in there. Give me Mecca. I love it. You see, since he blessed my team, I'm going ahead and bless your team. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers has not signed yet, so you know what they got to go round one. Could be BPA. I mean, look, you got a guy like Shamar Stewart sitting there. You know, there's been talk about that. You know, they don't want to maybe not pay TJ, get that brother out of Texas A&M. But nah, um, hey man, you got a great quarterback sitting here, Tyler Shaw out of Louisville. Nah, I'm playing, man. Shout out to him still, but nah. I'm gonna go Jackson Dart. I think this is the pick here at 21, bro. See, like the thing is, Could you wait? Possibly, but I'm trying to think like who is still available that I could see the Steelers taking right now that's like worth not getting a quarterback at this spot. And the only other guy, maybe Kenneth Grant. Like, but I feel like quarterback, you take the quarterback. You just do. Any team can trade up. Like the Giants could be trading up or something like that. So, I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna take Jackson. I'm gonna take Jackson Dart, Pittsburgh at pick 21. Steelers get their quarterback for the future. The brother out of Ole Miss.
Man, you said that shit like it was a threat. Man, I do. I'm at the point now. If we don't get Shador, my heart will be broken. Everything, my heart will be broken. I'll never be a fan of this team ever again. Nah, I don't know. I like Milroe better than Dart. I just don't like Milroe in the first. If I'm the Steelers, I'd go Kenneth Grant if Shador isn't there. And I do think that with the Chargers, they might go Kenneth Grant, Michigan guy, matching up with Harbaugh.
Or Loveland.
Yeah, that's true. I could go him too.
But I mean, it's funny how their top two needs are going to be just straight Michigan dogs. So
yeah. I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Loveland. Get Herbert another weapon. I'm gonna go there. I mean, I completely forgot he was even on the board. I can't lie. So I appreciate you.
23 Green Bay. See, this is where things get really interesting, and I love. See, we've been kind of saving him, and I think I could see him going wide receiver, but this is such a deep class. I think you can low-key wait. You don't have to strike high. Give me Shamar Stewart out of A&M. They need edge. I think they take the brother. He falls right into their lap. Really good pick for them.
All right. Pick 24. I think this, for me, this is where Starks goes. I thought he was going to go, what did I say, back at 18.
I wonder if they picked up a safety, which they didn't. So they have Metellus starting. So, yeah, they could definitely go safety.
Yeah, I'm going to go I'm going to go Starks. So you're up at pick 25.
The safety out of Georgia. Oh, this is easy. Kelvin Banks. I think he fell to the Texans in ours last time. Yeah, it's Kelvin Banks. Now, will he fall there in real life? I don't know. Probably not. But I like that pick for them. That's pretty easy.
Okay.
Rams.
See, this is another tough one for me. It's like, low key, I do wonder if I've been seeing a lot, not a lot of rumors, but I've been seeing rumors if possibly if the what's his name, Jackson Dart would have fallen to 26 if the Rams were to go try to get their quarterback of the future, with Stafford kind of being year to year the last couple of years, and possibly retiring somewhat soon, and possibly wanting to trade, and possibly but I do believe that they think their Super Bowl window is open, and I'm not saying they're wrong for that. I might go Campbell out of Alabama.
Linebacker.
Yeah, I might go him.
To think. Yeah, I don't think they picked up any linebackers that I remember. I mean, I'm surprised. Wait, because no, I was about to say they did bring in Devontae, so I was about to say they don't need receiver. Yeah, they could definitely use a linebacker. Yeah. Most def. So is that your pick?
Yeah.
Jahad Campbell, that boy going to LA. I like that. 27 Baltimore. That's tough. You see. The Ravens could low-key go BPA. But see, they did pick up D-Hop. Everybody's saying they could use a guard, but I'm not low-key like all on that. Defense, I like how they picked up Chidobe Awuzie. They still got some young guys in there. I'm gonna be greedy. See, I'm gonna go wide receiver. And call me crazy, and I know everyone's, probably nobody would ever mock him here, whatever. I'm gonna take Luther Burden. I think you need another explosive guy on this offense because you got Bateman. I don't think D Hop is a long term answer. Give me Luther Burden. It can't hurt to add another receiver for Lamar. See, I would have. Yeah. Give me Luther Burden, bro. I like it.
I'm pretty sure we had him going there last time we did the mock. We had an A receiver. I just don't know if it was him or not.
We probably had like Golden fall in there or something.
Maybe, yeah. Pick 28. I'm going to go Michael Williams out of Georgia.
For the Lions, yeah. Okay. Washington. Now, this is tough. See, Washington, let me see what all they did bring in. Because I know they did lose some pieces. They brought in some pieces. They brought in tackle. They brought in Debo. They brought in Kinlaw. They brought in Dietrich Wise. They brought in a safety. Oh, this is tough. They got linebackers. Loki, I want to say running back. But I know they're talking about edge, corner. But I think edge wise, they might be good. Because you got actually they probably could use another edge player, maybe. Who's still on the board? Oh, Nick, you got. Oh, I actually like this pick for them right here. See, I was gonna be greedy and be like, you could go running back here. Caleb Johnson, Quinshawn Judkins. You also got Travion Henderson on the board. But I'm gonna go Dan Quinn. I'm gonna throw Dan Quinn a lob here. I'm gonna give him James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee. It really was crazy that he's projected late first round now because this dude was supposed to be like a top 5 pick in this draft.
For the Bills, I'm gonna go Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss, D tackle.
Brother went D tackle. Yeah, I actually like that for them. That's actually a perfect spot too. Over Kenneth Grant, though, is a little crazy.
See, I like Kenneth personally. I like him better personally. But just seeing how mocks have been having him fall. Some of the mocks have been having him fall all the way to like
second round.
Second round, yeah. So again, this is a little mix of what we think they're gonna do, but also what we think is gonna happen. So
okay. So you going Walter Nolan?
Yeah.
31 KC. See, this could be a lot of things though. Like I'm trying to think. Like I might have to go line here.
Yeah.
Losing Tooney. Let me see what they working with. Well, I mean, you picked up Jalen Moore. I think they definitely need guard. I think guard. They got Kingsley's. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I could see guard. I don't think this is a defensive pick. I think it's definitely offense. Guard. Possibly. Nah, they picked up Elijah Mitchell. I ain't gonna say running back. I'm gonna definitely say guard. Guard is, or maybe tight end could be a pick here, but I'm gonna go Gray. Actually, wait, I'm gonna see if there's any other options here. Nah, he's by far the best one. I'm gonna go Gray Zabel out of North Dakota State. It's such a boring pick for KC, but I mean, this is what they need, bro. Like, if not, they're gonna be so bad on the line, bro.
Yeah, so I would either go on tackle and guard too. Again, you would need somebody like on the defensive side to fall to them for me to feel like I think they would actually pick them. You know, I feel like if like someone like Nolan or like you know what I'm saying, like someone like even like Starks, if he would have fall, because I know they did lose Justin Reed. But yeah, anyway, pick 32. This is where I was gonna have James Pierce going, and you stole my pick.
Ooh, okay, I could see them going safety. Last pick, by the way. I could see them going safety. Yeah. I could see them going maybe receiver. I could see them. I like safety or receiver. Maybe tight end because they've been talking about trading Goddard too.
See, I'm thinking edge personally. I'm thinking something on the defensive line.
Oh yeah, they did lose old boy. What's his name? But I mean, it's tough though because like they lost Sweat, but then you still got Nolan Smith. But on the other side, they got Moro Ajomo, so they could go edge. Oh, they picked up what's his name, Aziz. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
And they picked up Josh Usay. They got hella. What the bro?
I
They
got
were going
no idea what
crazy.
they're gonna go. My guess is edge. I don't know. I'm gonna go Nick out of Texas A&M. I guess. I don't know. I got no idea.
Edge. I don't really think like okay, like well, I don't know if you already did it, but like if
Nah,
they go edge, you haven't. I don't
nah.
think they go edge because I mean, like they picked up Aziz, they picked up Uche, and they still got Bryce Huff. They still got a lot of talent. I don't think edge. I think it would be. I would say go safety or go either safety, wide receiver, or tight end
Yeah,
because yeah, I would
I
go
just
one of
don't. I
those.
just don't know if they would go safety, like with the top two safeties being off the board.
Yeah. What about tight end? What tight end is there? I could see Mason Taylor because they shop in Goddard, or you got Harold Fannin. I mean, but I don't know. It's your pick
Yeah,
because
I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
the skill, a lot of the skill position players are gone. I mean, could you see them going another running back?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just gonna Nick. I got no idea. This is my pick.
It's really
I gotta
you
put
could be
somebody, and I got
filthy
no
and go
idea.
Kenneth Grant.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking going with him, but I'm like, nah. Like,
You got Jalen Carter, Jordan
yeah.
Davis,
I'm just gonna go Nick. I'm gonna go him at pick 32.
Nick Nick Scorden.
Sure.
Okay, okay, I like that. Bet. All right, so
Yeah,
I'm mock, bro.
the only pick I don't like is pick 21.
Man, I did y'all justice. Y'all got y'all quarterback, bro. At
Uh,
least y'all got something. At least you ain't got to go worried about going into day two and like, man, we got to do something with Jackson Dart, bro. Like, you good. But I'm not gonna lie. I think we might have nailed the top five without trade.
hmm
Like, if there's no trades,
Yeah, I do
Ward,
think low.
Travis, Abdul, Will Campbell, Mason Graham.
I do low key think that if like, let's say like, because I don't know if you've been hearing about Shador. He been the Giants have been doing a lot of like, I guess they've been watching him a lot, like interviewing him a
They
lot.
might
Like,
trade back up.
yeah. Well, I do wonder if they would possibly go him at 3, and then Abdul would fall to 4. Because I do think I think if the top 3 goes as we had it, I do wonder if New England just trades out of it. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. No, not Vrabel. Vrabel's gonna take his tackle. Ain't no way. Vrabel like, bro, I need a tackle. So I would say for me, I could see them. I could see them like. I don't think you take because I think you can get Abdul or Travis at 3, right? And I think you got a really good chance of going back, double dipping, trading back into like trading pick what they got pick 34, trading that pick 34 back into the first round with some other capital. Probably trading with a team. I'm not gonna lie, like I could see them trading with a team like Minnesota or something. Trading back up or nah, he wouldn't be there. You definitely got to trade up with like Denver or Tampa or whatever one of these teams. Maybe the Falcons at 15. Trade back up, offer like offer your first next year, offer the pick 2, whatever your round second round pick, and go get Shador. But I'm not gonna lie, if Shador don't get taken, like he definitely gonna fall.
Yeah, I think if he makes it past 9, man, I'm gonna have to get my jersey right then and there. If they go somebody else 9. Man, I'm gonna have to buy a watch with it too, a
All
jersey.
right, bro.
I'm gonna have to do something for him. I'm gonna have to buy a grill to throw something on it, man.
Man, we get a Meke Buka at 20. I'm gonna have to get the jersey, bro. And Meke Buka. That'd be crazy. But I honestly think we're going like Travion Henderson. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping the Bears take a Marion Hampton. I'm really hoping they do because it'll force Sean to be like, we gotta go wide receiver. And I'm hoping by the time we get to pick 20, we really only got 2 options: Buka or Henderson. I'm really hoping like that's the case because those are like my top 2 guys. Or Loveland. I wouldn't mind Loveland, but Henderson, because bro, I really feel like we could get Henderson. We could trade up in round 2 to get Henderson. I think we could trade up to get Henderson. But if we leave with Buka, we won the draft already, bro. That getting him, I think, adds like 2 wins, bro. Like I'm not even joking. I think you get him, bro. It's nasty work. But I
Wow.
swear, if a team like Dallas take him at 12, I'm gonna be pissed. They shocked the draft and take Ibuka 12th overall.
Picture door 12th overall.
Huh?
Picture door 12th overall.
Like, bro.
So, something crazy is gonna happen, and we just I mean it happens
A
every year.
crazy trade up. I'm hoping
Yeah.
the Raiders like they don't take Genty and the Broncos trade up to 9. Like that is my dream. If we trade up with the Saints at 9, like somebody was like, "Would you give up a future first round pick to trade up into 9?" Absolutely. For Genty, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Absolutely. I'm sorry. Like I'm at the point now where I'm like, we get Ashton Genty, like, you know how crazy this team is gonna be. If we get Genty, it's up. That's all I gotta say. It's up. All that we couldn't run the ball last year, over with. Ain't no much, bro. Imagine the up. I can't even speak and fathom the upgrade Javonte Williams into Ashton Genty. What that would be for this football team. Talking about some the Broncos could trade up.
Man,
Ooh,
nobody want to play in Denver. If we're being
this
real,
man's crazy.
nobody wants to play for the
That
Broncos.
man literally, bro, he wants to, bro. I'm telling you, he would have if he didn't want to go to Denver. He would. Denver is at the 20th pick. Like I don't know if you saw the clip. Like you saw the clip of Genty said about how the Broncos were looking at him really heavy in that interview he had.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him like who are the teams that you talk to the most, and he's like the Raiders and the Broncos. Like Broncos talking to me heavy. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, they're sitting at 20. He's like, man, he low key saying that, he's like, man, like I know I'm probably not gonna fall to 20, but man, the Broncos they was talking to me. Though. I low key wouldn't mind them trading up. Hey, bro, Sean, get on that phone, man. Y'all get on that phone. Bro, I'm praying the Raiders mess. I'm praying the Raiders do I'm hoping that they don't take Genty. If the Raiders do some crazy stuff where if they take like whoever else besides if they pass on Genty at 6, we better be on that phone. Hey, New Orleans, look, man, this your old pal Sean. Hey, look, let's go ahead and work this deal out. We'll give y'all our 20 pick, future first round pick, future third round pick, whatever y'all want. We just got to get that pick up there.
Man, I remember earlier in the offseason you were talking about how Travis Hunter was going to be a Denver Bronco.
Nah.
Nah, I mean, I remember talking about it.
I was saying we could possibly trade up with New England, but nah, he going top 3.
Yeah.
Unless somebody makes a generational, like something crazy happens. See, now we do like Travis falls and we trade up to like 4 on some crazy stuff. Like the reaction I would have would be generational.
Speaking of reaction, aren't you and Travis going to be doing that the live stream?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Bucket.
I might have to tune in when Shador goes 21 just to tell you I told you so.
Nah, hey, look, if he does, man.
Nah. You'll be a hater. I know you will.
No. See, I like if he goes, I think that's a good fit. I have respect for the Steelers. See, but now when it comes to my Broncos, we gonna get y'all belt to ass, man. No. Do we play all this year?
No, we played last year.
That's crazy. It seems like we play every year.
No, we played last year. I'm pretty sure we won. I'm pretty sure PS2 was holding GP the whole game too, and
nah, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I know we won.
I remember, wasn't that Bo's like second career game though before my brother broke out? Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he played in the preseason a couple times.
Nah.
Nah, and he's like what, like 30 or 40 years old, something like that.
All right, bro. All right, dog. But yeah, that's our mock draft, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. You got anything else you want to add?
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we got everything. Clip right now, the Knicks are losing. Pistons up 70-61. But yeah, we're gonna get an episode out after the draft. We'll probably get one the day after the draft. Or depending on if something crazy happen, like if the Broncos straight up into like top 10 and get Ashton Genty, we might have to do an episode that night. You feel what I'm saying? You never know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, hit that sub button for us. Keep showing us the love. That's gonna do it. I'm your host JMX. My co-host Ryan. To the next one. Peace.
Shador's gonna be a Steeler.